Hello. It's Friday. It's Friday, the 11th of July, 2025. Strange that I can never remember the day or date, but I don't think I'm alone on that. But welcome, welcome along to the channel, The Fifth Guardian. I'm your host, Tony Hunt, where today I'll be player games. To be fair, I kind of just want to sleep. It's so warm out there. It's really warm here in the UK, and we're not used to the heat. We're not used to it being warm. We like talking about the weather, except when it's warm, and then we just want to sleep. It's really warm out there. Just in case you've not got the message, it's really warm out there. It's 30 degrees Celsius out there. That's warm. Whew. Anyway, it's not a story about the weather either. Today is a story not about me, not about you. It's about competing in multiple series within Real Racing 3, update 13.5, and this is part 5 of that mini series. Whew, good grief, it's warm. Let's get the game on screen. Let's get some sound. There we go. Right, okay. Whew. Blimey, it's a warm one today. It is a warm one. Shouldn't really complain. It's actually lovely when you're outside, not when you're inside. Oh, nice ice cold drink to keep me cool. Right, what we're doing tonight? Wow. You see there, I've got 1,643 gold. Um, Sort of in a gold harvesting mode, kind of, not completely. Be upgrading a car, a small car that doesn't cost a lot in the short term to medium term, and then think on Tuesday we'll have some new cars available in terms of upgrading. Now, next week I think I've got a live stream on Monday and Friday, so I'll take a look at the new cars with upgrades and the new weekly time trial and the new online multiplayer tournament actually on Friday. There might be some videos in between then, fingers crossed. We'll find more about that on Monday if it is indeed the case. Right, okay, what we're going to go with first. Let's see. Let's see if we can actually complete. Probably a bad idea starting with this, because I'll probably be as rusty as anything. Let's see if we can complete the Supercar Showdown, taking the Zenvo Aurora Tour for 5 laps around the Cup race at Dubai. Let's see how we get on with that. Now, I do have an engineer to hire, so we'll get that hired because we're going to do quite a bit with this car tonight. And just because it'll be the first race of the day, I think I've got, is it 25% or 30% fame? Let's double that with the agent. Only gets applied if I win, and I've got to win. John in the chat on the YouTube side says, up with my Facebook on Real Racing 3. Arsh Jamada says hi, welcome along. And Eloise says hi as well. All of you, welcome along. Thanks for watching. Thanks for saying hello or commenting in the chat. Now, let's say we get on with this. This is a hard car to master. We've got to win. Come on. Let's do it. It is a lovely car, but just a hard one to master just because of it's so fast. You've got to brake so early. Okay, so far so good. Into 8th. Don't mess this up. And look, see, look, they're even smashing into each other. It's crazy. It's crazy out there. It's the sun. It's getting to people's heads. There we go. We're into fourth. Now, in the race that I did, I think it was on Tuesday, I did get to third, and then I kept messing up. So, come on. Take your time. Just keep it clean. It's better to keep it clean and catch up slowly than it is to go flying off track. There we go, into second, come on. Do not mess this up. I have to pep talk myself, because, you know. Oh, you see, look, oh, man. Oh, no. Right, so lap one down. I'm in second. That's pretty good. One car to overtake. 4 laps, you'd think it'd be easy, but it wasn't last time, so I'm not counting the chickens. Come on, let's do this. Got him, surely. There we go, right. Just take your time, nice and easy. I'm sweltering here. I'm start braking now. See, I braked too early. Oh dear. Let's go off track. That'll do. Stay in the lead. I will say this, right? If you are struggling like I am with braking in this car, if you want a little bit of extra brake, go off track. That will help. Okay, so we're 2 laps down. I'm out of breath. Oof. The stress. Okay, we're done 2 laps. We're pausing it there. Oof. 2 laps, we're in first. Let's have a look at what's going on the chat. Arsh Jamenda says yay. And Massey Edge Gamer says hello Massey Edge Gamer, welcome along. And John says, something wrong with it? What, the car? Only, it's just too fast, mate. Just too fast. So, Massey Edge Gamer says, amateur events ended on my account at 94%. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. 94% completion. Keep it up, like I'm trying to. I'm just trying to stay in the lead. It's hard. Right, there we go. That is was still in first, only just. Oh, you see, look. Oh. There we go. Right. When to apply the brakes. Not there. Off track again. There might be a bit of that today. Somehow we're still in the lead. Not by much though. We're only 30 yards ahead. But you know what? If I win by 1 yard, I'll take that today. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, you see, there you go. Oh. I'm in the lead after 3 laps. Just. You can tell I'm feeling the pressure. The sweat is dripping off my forehead. Oh no, that would be the heat from today. Woo. Have I told you it's a hot one? No? There's people in certain countries going, 30 degrees? Here we go, huh? That's a cold one for us. Right, okay, there we go. Oh, man. He's all over the place with this car. Still in the lead, just. I'll take this though. If I can just stay in first, I'll take it. Right, okay, big deal now, because we're in first, and we've got 1 lap to go from first. We're going to pause it again, because we've got a bit of a dab on, and people are talking. So let's have a look at the chat. Eloise says, you are turning so early. Yes, I'm making sure. Everyone's a critic. Everyone's a critic. I don't know. God. John says, anything wrong with Real Racing 3 updates, anyone? Not as far as I'm aware. Has there been an update today? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Not as far as I'm aware. And yeah, Eloise asking, what's wrong? Let's find out. Say what's wrong by driving. Oh, right. So the other thing, I think it was Eloise that asked, you're turning too early. Well, actually, no, what I'm doing is I'm covering the inside. Knowing that I'm braking early, and therefore the car behind me is catching up, he's having to overtake me. If he wants to overtake me, he has to overtake me the long way around. So I'm just protecting that inside, knowing that I am braking early. It seems to be working up to this point. It's worked for about 3 laps. 3 laps? 3.5 laps. See, here we go. Look, well, dear. Right. Oh. Look at that. Oh. 12 yards ahead. So again, I'm braking. He's going round the outside, but I've got the inside. And there you go, you see. We're almost there. Come on. So again, I'm braking early, and I'm protecting the inside. Oh, not there though. There we go. Inside protected. And again. So he has to overtake me on the outside. Final corner. There we go. Didn't feel like I was up to it there, but I managed to hold on. Lord Night Moon says, hello, Lord Night Moon. Welcome along. Good to see you again. White Pro enters the chat and also says hello. Welcome along. Right, there we go. So that is a first. Engineer applied means no loss of durability. And getting first means we've completed the showdown, the Supercar Showdown, 100% completed, 32,000 dollars. More important than that, 32 gold. Man, that was hard work. There we go. So that is another series taken to 100%. We've still got quite a bit to do with this car, so let's have a look at what's going on. So Eloise, always the critic, says you overtook him, but you didn't build a gap. No, but I kept in first place. As I said, if I win by 1 yard, I'm happy. And it was a little bit of first game nerves, fact that this car's fast, and I thought, well, I know what I'm weak at, which is determining braking zones when the cars are so fast. So I thought I would get in front and then defend. And how I defended is braking early, but then, excuse me, protecting the inside of the corner. So if he's overtaking me, he's having to go around the long way. And it worked. It worked. White Pro says, update on my gold. I'm at 224. Not bad. Not bad at all. Keep it going. Keep it going. Right. What are we doing next? We are doing the time trial next. So I have been able to get into Group C, as always, with a car that I've got fully upgraded. Where do I sit overall? 9,967. Now, on a good day, I can get into the top 3,000, but usually that still means I'm in Group C. So that will be interesting. In my own team, I'm only in third. So there is some significant improvement to be had potentially. And I'm 7,500. You see, there we go, 7,500 before I get out of Group C. So if you knock that off 9,967, that will put me at a rating of a 2,500, which is 500 higher than definitely what I would normally get. But you know, let's have a go. Let's see how we get on. Now, I think I'm gonna. Oh look, it's the same. It's the same. It's the same track. I think what I'm gonna do though is what I find is that if I just get round, even if it's not a fast time. Interesting that I haven't got a shadow. And then just slowly but surely improve. I have an increased opportunity of setting a faster time. So that's what I'm going to do. Just find that familiarity helps you slowly but surely improve your time. Right on the edge there. So one penalty has been handed to me. Let's have a go at getting round incident free for the rest of the lap. See there, I think it was a 124 is my fastest time, so I am quite a bit slower. Well, that's fine. That's fine. A 131. In fairness, including 4.5 seconds of penalty. But that's how it goes. Whoops-a-daisy. Flying low. Sorted out. Right. So a 124 is what I've got to, well, a 131 is what I've got to beat for today. A 124 is what I've got to beat to set a quicker time. So I'm going to do this a few times, and then when I'm almost running out of durability, we'll have a go at, what here? I'm going off track, aren't I? No? We'll have a go at getting the exclusive series above 25%. Now I'm going to put money on that the shadow is today's shadow and not my all-time best shadow. Slow improvement, always the way, for me anyway. A bit of a mess up there. There we go, a 125. That's not bad, you know, in terms of improving. So Aaron C. John says, as I said, top players do slide to brake. Yeah, I can't do that. And if that means I'm not a top player, then I'm not a top player. To be fair, I can slide naturally. And it's not because I'm a top player, that I assure you. It's all to do with lack of control. Right, okay, so I can't, a 125 best today, a 124 is what I've got to get to. Let's see how we get on. Look at that, 0.4 seconds up. Probably need to be probably a second faster. See, there you go, Aaron, a bit of a slide for you, but it wasn't planned. .7 up, come on. We can go quicker, come on. Don't go off track as well. Right, I'm only 0.4 up now. I'm always nervous at that long straight braking too late. So it's cost me 0.35 of a second, but we're still up for today, if not up for the week. There we go. I think that was about the same. About the same. Look at that. At least I'm consistent. Consistent there. A 124.31. 1. Only 0.015 slower than my best ever time. So, do you see what I mean? Just taking it easy, getting a benchmark, and slowly but surely improving. Works for me. Appreciate it doesn't work for everyone, but that's how I like to go around it. So, Aaron C. John says, I need to get to Group B 1 second away. Well, I'm 2 seconds away, and I don't need to get to Group B, but I would like to get to Group B. But let's see how we get on. Still got plenty of durability, so hopefully got a couple of goes left. We've shown improvement. Let's see if we can do some further improvement. See, there we are. Always hit a plateau and then all of a sudden slow it. See, look, caught him because he slid. He slid, you see. You're slower when you slide. You're not faster. Come on. Oh dear, he braked way earlier than me. I'm going off track, penalty and slower. It's a disaster. Nevertheless, let's go around, let's see how we do. Excuse me. Oh dear. And he's off again. Oh dear. Oh, get some water inside of me. Oh. Got a bit of a dab on. John gives the thumbs up. I don't know if that's to me or the guys who's trying to help sort his problem. Either way, thank you very much, John. There we go. So no quicker. I think I've got one more go. But it does look as if where I am is about as good as I can get. I definitely can't get 2 seconds quicker. But we'll see. There you go, you see it again. There's not a great deal in it. There's not a great deal in it. Oh. I think we'll leave it there. I'll have no durability left if I carry on. But that wasn't a bad effort. We didn't actually go any quicker, but we pretty much matched the time that we already had. I'd say we're pretty safe for 50%. So any improvement from now, we'll just consolidate Group C. That's how I'm looking at it. 50 gold as always when I've fully upgraded the car. Don't seem to be improving up from there though. Well, I wonder if it might depend on the type of car if I get close. Sometimes I get very close to getting into Group B. Other times, not very close. And I think this will be one of those times when I'm not very close. Right, so we'll leave weekly time trial there. What we're going to do now is go to Road Collection into the exclusive series for the Zenvo. And we're going to do a race. We only need to do one. I suppose it's just a question of which one. Do we want to do? I don't think we want to do one. Do you know what? I don't think I could face. I don't think I could face 11 laps this evening. Ugh, no. I think what we're going to do is an elimination, just to get over 25%. 11 laps, man. 11 laps. That's a long race with this car as well. In this heat, blimey, I'll have lost half my weight in sweat. Up off track, through into first there almost. Oh dear. We'll take it though. So normally you brake at this place here, just there. But look how fast this car is going, and I'm off track. Man. It's just the speed of this car, it's just immense. As I said, I don't think the brakes are necessarily bad. You've just got to recalculate where to brake for this car. And that's hard to do. That's hard to do. Nevertheless, I'm in first. Oh dear. I'm in first. I may have gone off track a couple of times. 5 cars left in the race. All I have to do is get first, and I've got 25%. And that will be all the gold I can get for today. But there'll be a couple more races I can do beyond that, so we'll have a look at those next. But it might be a quick stream tonight, to be fair. We might only have an hour's worth of racing, but that's fine. It's a Friday night. The heat is getting to us. I am in first. 3 cars left in the battle. 2 cars left in the battle. Four seconds, 3 seconds, 2. There we go. Done. First. Thank you to Carlis Albertins for subscribing to the channel. Very much appreciated. James Mabinda says, I'm struggling to get to B with all threes. I'm just 3/10 off. Well, I tell you what, that's good effort. Well done, James. You're clearly better than me at this game. Maybe you should be streaming, not me. Well done. And Sachin Kumar says, hello, bro. Hello back. Welcome along. Good to see you. White Pro says, on time trial, I'm always in Air4G because I never own the featured car and fully upgraded. I, at the moment, rely on load cars. But the point is, White Pro, is the point is always, even if you're loaned a car, set a time, because it's free gold, always. And slowly but surely, as you continue to race in the game, continue to win cars, continue to collect cars, you'll gradually improve all the way to E, then to D, then to C, and hopefully on to B and A. So don't give up. Keep trying. You will improve, especially as your garage grows and the upgrades on the cars improve. Aaron C. John says, I'm now 0.073 seconds from Group B. Oof. And he also says, James, that's very impressive. It is indeed. And White Pro confirms, yes, I do. I always set a time. Good. And as expected, the car needs servicing. So that will be back on Monday. More racing, time trial, and exclusive series. Hopefully, we'll be in a position to take the exclusive series to 25. Sorry, to 50%, and therefore earn 25 gold. That would be nice. Right, I may regret this, but I'm going to have a go. I'm going to have a go at the online multiplayer tournament. Let's see how we get on. Wait half an hour? No. There we go. We've got an 8-player race. If this goes well, I might just do one. If it doesn't go well, I'm definitely only doing one. So we've got 3 laps of this. Oh gosh, see, look. Oh, at the moment, I think I would take second. I'd take second, because I think that would pump me up to 7 gold. I'm less confident around online multiplayer, but I think that is because my steering assists are completely off. So whereas I could quite easily get to 8 or 9 gold, I'm sort of like staying around the 6 or 7 mark. I think last week I got 8 gold. There we go. We'll take that. We'll take that. So Eloise says, I don't own the Gamera. How's the handling? In fairness, it does feel slightly imbalanced, I would say. So definitely in those corners, you've just got to be careful, otherwise you do lose the back end. As you probably saw as I was going around. But I always prefer a grippier car. But it's not too bad. Quite often when you lose the grip on a car, you can snap it back and it's okay. And this is one of those cars that does it. It's not one of those cars where you lose the grip and you overcorrect and you go completely the other way. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad. 59 rating points. I do believe that will take me up to 7 gold. There we go. Do we do another one? Do we risk it? Or maybe what we do is a race, just one race on Monday. Again, what I find, I don't know if this is indeed the case, but always what I find is you do the first race, and that's typically your best opportunity of getting a good finish in terms of podium place. So I think if I leave that there and then have another go on Monday, real good chance of getting my reward total up to 8. So we'll leave that there for today. Lord Night Moon says it's a slippery car. I don't think it's too bad, to be fair. I understand what you're saying. As you saw there, I'm sliding, but it's not. It's no. It's no speed tail. That's for sure. Again, once you know how it works, it's okay. You can manage it, but in terms of balance, it just doesn't quite feel right. White Pro says, I won't risk it if I was in your shoes. Not today, but I might have a go on, as I said, on Monday. On Monday, I'll have one race. Because as I said, typically the first race opportunity, I think, of finishing higher up the field. So we'll have another go on that and on Monday. And Alois says, skip it. It's a trap. Well, it would be, but we are going to leave it there. Leave it there for today. Possibly revisit it on Monday. Now, what have I got left? Oh yeah, that's right. Now, I say mostly motorsports racing. To be fair, there's not a lot, but what we do have is in GT4. The Performance GT Racing. Now, I don't think I'm going to get to 75%, but we can have a bit of a go in terms of completing Tier 12. So let's see how we get on. We're going to start off with Autocross. We're going to use the Nissan Z GT4. I don't think I'm going to use the BMW. Now, it says there 28 seconds. Seconds. Oh. Oh, wow. Well, I blew that out of the water. I am surprised by that. That was 23 seconds. So I was faster by 5 seconds. I mean, to be fair, the problem with this series is no one will have the fast car at this moment in time. Which is also a blessing when it comes to competing against copies of human racers. And so as a result, I got first. Right, let's do the head-to-head next. So it's the Grand Prix circuit at Suzuka. Right. Head-to-head should always be 1 lap. And this one is... I think I've got the better car, so I should be okay. Oh, he flew back at it though. Blimey. But I'll just hold the inside. I'll have to go around the outside, and boy, did he go around the outside. Now I'm having to go around the outside, but there we go. We're in first. I'll have to push a bit here. He's a bit nippy, this one. End up losing a lot down this long straight if you haven't got it right, but I seem to be okay. I am pulling away. A bit of a detour there. There we go. That is first. So you see there, my M dollars are getting very close to the 5 million M dollar cap. So it's about time we had a car to spend money on in terms of M dollars. And would you believe it? That's about to come up. So good news there. Good news. That car being the Lotus Emira GT4. Yes, the Lotus Emira GT4 Limited Series. I believe it gets released at some point next week. I'll be doing it the week after. Right now, hello. So we've got the Grand Prix circuit at Sebring. I do like this track. 5 laps. Again, I think this is the wrong car for this track. But let's have a bit of fun. This is very quickly becoming my favourite track. In the game, that is. It does make me laugh though how rough it is at the beginning. I do find that quite funny. I always go off there with this car. And again, look at this. This is crazy. It's crazy. Right, so we're in 10th. You could argue I can brake a bit later than what I would normally in one of the LMPs. Found a different corner to take there. Reckon you can get 6. Okay. As I said, I'm not a big fan of this car around this track. But we are in 5th, 4 laps to go. 4 cars to overtake. That seems about right. Oh, I got taken out there. That was rude. How dare he? To be fair, I set myself up for that by going down the middle. Me or just the on the car in 3rd place looks like it's floating. Only while it goes over the lighter, the rougher asphalt or the rougher surface. Daisy into 3rd. Bit of work to be done though. Bit of work to be done. Yes, I'm still only in 3rd. I don't feel like I'm catching 2nd. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear, where am I now? 5th. 6th. Completely messed it up there. I will keep pushing. I'll try not to make as many big mistakes as what we just made there though. There we go. Into 5th. Looks like the front of my car's completely smashed up though. If I can't get 1st, at the very least, I want to finish on the podium so I can open up the next round. Come on. Oh. I always turn too early with this car. So I am in 4th with 2 laps to go, 3 cars to overtake, but let's be honest, I can probably at best finish 3rd. So let's at least get that. There we go. See what I mean about this car being the wrong type of car for this track? I just feel like it's just not fast enough. This is a big track. You need fast cars on it. Unless the cars in front catch back markers and the back markers properly slow them down, I think that's third is the best I'm gonna get. Struggling a bit here. Okay, so we are in third. I can't see me getting any higher up the field though. As I say, unless the cars in front catch back markers and the slow ride down. If I say it often enough and loud enough, it might happen, you know. Here we go. Let's mess that up. Just lacks oomph, this car. Oh dear. There we go, third. Aaron C. John says there's something glitchy with my time trial time. Says, can you check in the friends leaderboard? Well, we can have a look. We can have a look. Right, car completed with. It should open the next tier. Let's have a look. There we go. Again, apparently I can complete all of those with this car, but that'll be on Monday, I guess. Right, so let's have a quick look back at the time trial. So there you are, you're 122.32. Can you check in the friend leaderboard and replay to compare the time? John has said, my deleting this seems to be taking a while. I don't know. Oh dear. White Pro says, about the Emira GT4 limited series, it starts in 8 days. Yes, right, there we go. So that's Friday then. So I'll be doing it when it gets released on the Friday. I'll be doing it on the Monday, and with it being a Motorsports limited series, I'm going to obviously put the game down as soon as I hit my $M cap. So my suspicion is it's going to take me 3 days to complete the limited series and get to 100%. Oh yeah. Oh no. Ooh. Oh, is it? Ah, yeah. Right. Okay. So what that might be, Aaron C. John, is it takes a bit of time for the servers to replicate. So it might be a replication issue. I wouldn't worry too much about it. I'd just check back tomorrow. And we can have a check on Monday if there's still an issue. There's not a lot we can do. But yeah, I think that's just a replication issue. It takes a bit of time to update. I wouldn't worry too much about it at this stage. But it'd be on the Real Racing 3 server side. So yeah, don't worry too much about it. Eloise says, track is amazing, car is not. Indeed. Indeed. I reckon the Lotus Emira GT4 might be a bit nippy around that track. I'm intrigued to give that car a go. Alok Goose says, hello, Tony. Hello, Alok. Welcome along. Right, okay, so we've just about done all the cars today. Now, I did start, and to some degree, I wish I hadn't, but nevertheless, I have. I bought the final car available in Pro-Am. Now, the car in question is quite unique in the game. It's the Honda. Here we go. The Honda S2000 GT. And the reason why it's unique is it's, as far as I can tell, it's the only car in the game where every single upgrade costs gold. But it is quite a cheap car. And the reason why I bought it, it was available to win in an event when the car was added all the way back in 2019. But there hasn't been a flashback of that event ever. And the car hasn't appeared in a limited series since. So I thought I would take the opportunity of using the 50% discount that I had and pay 80 gold, which I didn't think was too bad, to purchase this car. Looking back, though, it feels like a bit of an error. But hey, there we go. Right, so we'll see how we get with autocross, even though it's only at a PR of 13. I've got a bit of gold effectively free to spend if I don't do very well, so we can see if we can improve. Well, this is this is a step down for all the cars we've been doing today, so this feels proper weird. Look at that, I finished fourth. Right, let's spend a little bit of money, only a little bit, not too much. Not too much. Let's see how we get on. So, what shall we upgrade? We'll upgrade the engine. I'm just going to upgrade at this moment to definitely 3 across the board. We'll apply tyres. What's that looking at? 1664. We'll leave it there. We'll leave it there. Let's see if that makes it any quicker. I'm sure it will. Auto cross again. It's still not got a higher PR than the other car, but you know, we'll see. We'll see. Bit of a casual way to end the stream with this car. There we go. 20 7 seconds. Obviously, I felt I could push it a little bit harder. So White Pro says the S2000 GT is 160 gold to buy. Yeah. So my recommendation is not to normally purchase cars that cost gold. But I did break my own recommendation because I had a 50% discount. So I did buy it for 80 gold. There we go. First in the autocross. So we're going to do next the Cup. Have you noticed it's all the worst tracks? So I can't stand Formula E tracks. So, ugh. Let's see how we get on. Only in ninth. I mean, in fairness, this type of car is probably a little bit more suited to the Formula E track. Okay, we're into 6. How about 5th? Now again, I wouldn't normally spend money on upgrades once I've got the car, but again, I just don't see this car ever having discounts. I can't see it being used in any weekly time trial or online multiplayer tournament, and I definitely don't see it being the top car. So I think, unfortunately, I have to bite the bullet. And it seems that it is a quiet update. And you see there, I've got quite a lot of gold. It's probably an opportunity to do some of these cars, to get some of these series completed, before hopefully we have a bumper road collection month. Right, so we're in 4th. It looks like I previously finished 2nd, so with the other car. So, oh god, so it's not brilliant. Nevertheless, they're only there, so they're not. I'm not a million miles away from them. However, I am now going backwards down the field. I hate this track. Crap car. Excuse my French there. Yeah, you've seen it. This is painful. This is painful. you know what? We're going to have to do it again. So it'll be even more painful. There we go. That is rubbish. So Eloise says I don't have a discount on this car. No, so it was in one of the it was a VP reward that gave 50% off. So I could use it against any car, and I decided to use it on this car. So White Pro also says I would rather do a Formula E track with a Nissan Silvia than any motorsports car. That isn't a Formula E, but anyone can disagree with that. Well, I'd rather not do any Formula E tracks, to be fair, but I've got to do it. Tree Bodrio says, do you recommend to get the prequel or save to other cars you have 500 gold? And I don't have any of those cars that are in this season. Do you recommend to get the Peugeot? Do you recommend to get the Peugeot or save to other cars you have? Yeah, it's a difficult one to answer. What I would probably suggest is it does depend on the state of your garage. So if you pretty much don't own the majority of the cars, but you do have sufficient gold funds and probably just as important, sufficient R dollar funds, my view is your focus should be winning cars in the events. And then obviously in terms of the series, just playing those series as normal. Typically, those cars earlier on only cost R dollars. And then you balance that out with winning the cars in the events. And then basically, once your garage, you've got over 50% of the cars, you will find there'll be less events available for you in each update where you've got the opportunity to win the car because you probably already own the car in quite a few of the events, which is what I find. So when you then enter that stage, you could then start looking at spending your gold, spending your R dollars, spending your N dollars on discounts on upgrades. So if you're relatively new to the game and you haven't got loads of cars, but you've got sufficient funds, then it is worthwhile getting the Peugeot 9X8. But just bear in mind, because it is expensive, if you are low on funds, what I would probably do is if you've got to pick and choose which car to go for, if it was me, I would go for... Now, I've already done it. So what I would do is I would wait until Tuesday, the 19th of August, and then I would start the Porsche 911 GT3 Limited Series. The reason for that is as of Tuesday, the 19th of August, that car will have a discount of 50% off all upgrades, which effectively means you can win that car for half the price that you would be able to do. So it's not necessarily about getting the Peugeot. Obviously, if you're going to have the opportunity of earning quite a bit of gold, maybe you've got the opportunity to get both cars. But if you are a little bit, you haven't got loads of money and you want to maximize what you win, then I would suggest holding off until the Tuesday, the 19th of August, when you can win the Porsche 911 GT3 by upgrading the car effectively to free across the board and it only costing you 50% of the normal upgrade cost. So bear those sorts of things in mind. I hope that helps. So Aaron C. John says, how much do you think the Amira GT4 will cost to get from the limited series? That 1.5 million M dollars bonus is huge. Yeah, that is a bit of a worry. I mean, for me, I would probably budget between 350 and 450 gold. And it's probably going to cost between 1.5 and 2 million dollars is what my normal expectation would be on that car. Yeah. But I've got no idea. We won't find out for a week or so. Now, apparently, I've still got loads of durability on this car, which unfortunately means I've got another go at this, which is a bit of a shame because I'm already bored of racing this car. But let's have another go. We'll give it one more go. Let's see if we can push through and get to first. I just don't like this track. I don't like this track at all. It's just a stupid track. Right, okay, we're already in fifth. I think this is the way you push through. You barge your way to the front and then you just hold the line. Up into fourth. Push, push, push. Push. Okay, so we're in second. Now we need a little bit more sort of like safer driving. You see, look at that. Gone. First is gone. And then I do stupid things like that. Look at that. I hate this track. I hate this track with an absolute passion. Formula E, get it out of this game. Yes, I'm not going to do any more with this car until I get some more upgrades applied, which I'm not going to do today. I dislike that track so much. Trebodrio says thanks for the detailed tips. And Mateo 46 says strength, that is easy. Yeah, well, I hate that track, so I'm not doing it anymore. I'll come back and do it later. And Lord Night Moon says, I think if you start an event and not completed this after, you can get discount 35% or 40, I don't know, to buy the car only for $M. You see, that is an interesting point. So again, let's come out of here because I've had enough of this car. We will come back to it, but yeah, that was painful. I do need to apply some more upgrades. But yeah, we'll come back to it another day. So we're talking about the Lotus Emira, and it is a very good question. Do you I mean, it is a valid question. One I don't actually have an answer for you. Because in fairness, if you are low on $M and low on gold, or specifically gold, let's say, and this car is going to cost a shed load of gold to upgrade it, There is an argument to be said, hold off doing the event, or rather open the event, take it to 24%, wait for the car to be available to buy, as you say, apply a discount. You can normally get a 15% discount or a 20% discount, and purchase the car as it's $M only. And I kind of understand the logic with that. The only problem I will say is ultimately, if your goal in the game is to take all series to 100%, it's GT4, isn't it? Ultimately, let's go. Let's just put it. Let's put it in here. 63, 65, 52. Ultimately, you've got to upgrade the car. Now, what I don't know yet is whether or not you can actually complete the series by upgrading the Nissan GT4 a little bit more. And it might be a case the Nissan Z GT4 is cheaper to upgrade than the Lotus Emira. Don't know. So I do fully understand those people that decide, well, I'm not going to do the limited series, or rather they open up the limited series and get as far as they can without spending any gold, and then wait for this to be unlocked and then purchase it with a 20% discount, it being $M only. As I said, the only downside is if this is the car to if this is the car that can only take this series to 100% with enough upgrades on it, you're going to have to apply those upgrades anyway. But I do understand the logic of why some people do that. I, fortunately, am not in that position where I'm low on either $M or gold. So I'm going to do the limited series. So I'm kind of cool with that. It does look like this is going to be the best car in that series. So I need to own it and I need to upgrade it to a certain point to be able to take that series to 100%. But I completely get that logic. I've done it before with the... if I go in here, I did it before with the World Rally Championship Series. So I think it was the Toyota. Let's have a look. So the Toyota, I won that car in a limited series. The other two cars were available in a limited series. And you see there, I've only upgraded them to 7. I decided not to apply any gold because for me, it was pointless. Because I've got 3 cars. They're all equally matched. You only need to complete... In fact, you only need to complete either of those series with one of the cars. And I thought, right, I've won one of the cars. I've got one of the cars upgraded. I'm not going to spend any gold on the other 2 cars. But then what I did is I applied a 20% discount and purchased those other 2 cars, which cost them dollars only. So I get that logic. I do think it's slightly different in GT4 because I suspect these cars are not the same. They're different. So I reckon if that car was upgraded to 21 out of 28, its PR would be a lot higher than the Nissan Z GT4. I'm guessing, of course, we'll find out. Alois says, which series is GT4? So it's in Motorsports, and it's about just over halfway across. It's got 8 cars in it, and the new car is in the 4th series, Performance GT Racing. A few other people in the chat. Let's have a look. Josu says, hello, Guardian. Hello, Josu. Welcome along. Ayaka Yokota says, hello. Hello, Ayaka. Welcome along. Good to see you. And Matteo46 says, I bought the Nissan. Oh, okay. Which again is fine. It's $M. I understand buying cars for $M. Not a problem. Ayaka Yokota says, this Lotus does look worth it. Well, hopefully. Hopefully. John says detailed tips. Yes. Yeah, well, hopefully all that made sense. I am fed up of doing the Pro-Am, the Honda S2000 GT. It's just annoying me. To complete the series, I've got to upgrade the car to 16.2. So my train of thought is, I don't want to spend any more money yet, but at some point next week, whether it be on the Monday or the Friday, I will look to upgrade that car to above 16.2, and hopefully then that horrible track on tier 15 will be a bit easier to win. I just find it hard. You're flat out and then you're literally doing a 180. It's just silly. It's just silly. It's not racing. It's just silly. And obviously I'm not very good at it, so that's why I don't like it. Melvin Lee says, time flies. Indeed it does. And to be fair, that will have to be the end of the stream for today. I have done all the racing. We will be back on Monday. We'll be doing another multiple racing or competing in multiple series. We'll have another go with the online multiplayer tournament. Hopefully get that up to 8. We'll have a bit of a play in weekly time trial, but I can't see me getting any further. Fingers crossed we'll be able to take the exclusive series to 50%. And finally, we may or may not, depending what sort of mood I'm in, come back to the Japanese sports showdown, which frankly has been a bit of a disaster today. But that's how it goes. If in fairness, if I'd have thought about it, I probably wouldn't have purchased that car. I would have probably just used the 50% discount on a Motorsport. But I just wanted to maximize a 50% discount on purchasing a car. But sometimes we regret our decisions, and that's one of the decisions I regret this week. Nevertheless, I've still got quite a bit of gold, 1,664. Technically speaking, won't be spending any gold on winning a car next week, so we should be okay. However, we might be spending a bit of money on taking advantage of discounted upgrades. If that is the case, we won't know until Friday. Next week, I'm only doing a live stream on Monday and Friday. Okie dokie. Right. Let's take the game off screen. There we go. Right. Mute the sound. Okay, so a little bit of a strange stream today. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up or a like. If you do like this type of content, then if you watch on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel The Fifth Guardian. And if you watch on Rumble, please follow the channel The Fifth Guardian. That being said, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I look forward to seeing you all on Monday. Until then, thank you and goodbye.